Hello students, it's your professor Dr. Mink. This is tutorial 1-5, or at least the beginning of the tutorial. I'm not going to walk through every single step. I wanted to show you how to start a Visual Basic project in Visual Studio Express 2012. Here I have the start screen open. Although there are some shortcuts, the tried and true way is File, New Project. Now notice you could create projects for Visual Basic, Visual C#, Visual C++, etc. All of our projects are going to be Visual Basic, Windows Forms application. I think it asks you to name it My First Project. Notice where that folder will be created, Documents, /Visual Studio 2012 /projects. A folder named My First Project will be created in your projects folder. I strongly suggest you to bookmark that in your favorites because you're going to want to get back to your projects. Once we hit OK, we have the designer window here, and with one form, that's what we're going to start with. Notice I have the properties window set up for my preference. I have Solution Explorer on auto hide. If I choose pin, you'll see Solution Explorer, properties. If I select auto hide, because I don't use Solution Explorer as much as I do properties, it'll go back to auto hide. Tutorial 1-5 will walk you through all of the iterations of docking, floating, pinning, etc., tabbing. There's a ton of options that you should be aware of, and there are no correct answers in this particular scenario. It's user preference, but you want to know that if you lose those windows, where they are, if they're not open, if they're auto hid, if they're not pinned, etc. So I'm going to leave you with this project here. I will say File, Save All. I'll go back to my Documents folder. You'll see Visual Studio 2012, Projects. You can see I have projects over in my favorites. And there is my first project. If I click into that folder, you'll see a series of other folders that hold various files that we'll get into later. This, my first project.sln, is a Microsoft Visual Studio solution. That's the icon you click on to open a project that's been saved and closed. So I think that's enough for now. Thanks for watching, and of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me.